Hi guys, welcome back to another video on SKER Ritual, and this time guys we're back into the second mission, the Ashes of SKER Hotel. Now this mission, let me tell you right now, is absolutely insane. You thought the last one was overcrowded with enemies, this one is absolutely ridiculous. Hey zombies fans, eat your hearts out, this is what you want for a real challenge. Okay guys, here we go. Straight away off the bat, you can see Isaac teleport away. You want to pick up this canister. As you start off, go to the door to your left. It will lead you downstairs into sort of a little bunker and a sort of filterization system with purple smoke all around. Now before you step in, next that thing will kill you pretty fast. There is going to be 4 little vents on the wall there. You can then put that first canister in the filterization system on the left. When you do that, it'll start a small lockdown. It doesn't take very long at all to get your first filled canister. Once you do that, you go back up to the teleportation system in the main room and place it in one of the surrounding ventricles, if you will. Once done that, you'll have to do another 3. Now you have to find 3 empty canisters first. One will always be on this top floor here, and it could be around the back with the policeman. It could be on the other side with the bar tabs, or it could be at either the front or back of the main room which you start off in. Make sure you check behind the stairs because that one is a little bit of a tricky one. And they all glow red, so you can't really miss them too much. And the last one be on the right hand side of the main room as you first start off. Now once you look at those, you've got to do a lockdown for each one of those, and again they don't take long, so you might want to save a enemy. Very quickly guys, just want to talk to you about the trials that will pop up. These yellow sort of notifications come up for you to destroy or stop the elite machine or another machine. Guys, you want to do this, take a few seconds out, it takes less than a minute to do it. All you got to do is shoot these orange sort of glowing power cords, if you will. There's 6 on this elite machine. Once you do that, you get 3,000 points, so it's well worth it. If you don't, the enemies will come in rage for the rest of the round, so honestly it's worth your time to take time to do this. Once they're complete, you will be asked to use the teleporter, and you're teleported into a brand new room. Pretty cool. In this room, you will be asked to open up the case, open the box. Now, before you go into this place, let me tell you now, make sure you go in with 2,000 points, as you can't open it without that 2,000. As soon as you open that box, before you even buy the howl, you will be greeted by, I think, 5 of these electric guys. So take them out pretty quick. They do a fair bit of damage, even in the early rounds. Now once you take them out and you've acquired the howler, you'll be asked to operate the secret code in the dark. What does that mean? There's 2 stations where you have to use the howler in the dark. The rounds that go dark seem to be on rounds 5, 10, 15, in 5 rounds recurring. So make sure you get on one of those rounds. If it's not there, just keep on going around to that next multiple of 5 round. All you want to do, super simple when you get there, is look at the mechanism, and before you even look there, you'll see purple, sort of invisible ink on the wall, if you will, and that shows you which numbers you want to do them from left to right. Simply shoot the icons on the opposite side with the mechanism, and it will make the eyes go green, so you know you've done it correctly. There is then 2 of these. Now be careful, this will release some sort of weird demon thing. I only have it happen in 1 game, so I don't know if my second game glitched, but be careful because he will be about and he does pack an absolute punch. So you've created that code, it will then ask you to go on and find some punch cards. Now this is where it gets a little bit hectic. So first up, it will ask you to activate the teleport navigation system. So in the main room, go straight to the top of the stairs and you'll see the computer-like system, if you will. And that is what you need to activate. Pretty simple, just press F on the keyboard and you'll activate that one. Not a problem at all. You'll then be asked to acquire 3 punch cards so you can activate where you want to go on these little screens and use the teleporter to go to each of the areas. Going to the theatre first will kick off the sort of main mission for it, if you will. A small trial pops up again. Stay in the semicircle to raise the animatronic rat on the stage. Yet, who doesn't want an animatronic on the stage? We've not learned from any games at all, have we? There he is. There's our freaky little friend. And wait till he pops up. Now, once he pops up, that gets off another mission. At the top of that, you have to acquire 5 parts to rebuild this animatronic rat. Yay! So there we go. You draw arms, eyes, and hands. So now we need to go around and find those pieces. Now those rats will be hidden all around the map. So all you want to do is go and find them. There's a couple in the top row here. One in the starting room, usually towards the policeman's sort of chest, if you will, on the right hand side. There's usually one in the one or two in downstairs sort of corridors, the catacombs, if you will. So look for those. It's pretty obvious once you see them; they will be glowing. The piece on them red, so you can pick those up. Teleport back to where you got the Howl gun as well. There's the rat in there as well. And lastly, check the theatre, because there's usually one sat on the seats too. Once you pop those on, it will start another side mission to power up this rat. Of course, why wouldn't we want to power up a weird, freaky rat? Now we will be asked to eliminate kilowatts and collect their energy to power the animatronic rat. Hooray! Pretty easy. Once you kill these blue, sparkly boys, the kilowatts, they will drop the power, and you can increase it by 10% each time. So yes, 10 kills, 10 of these energy bars. Once you power them up, you will be given the card. And now teleport back to the main room. Next up, go into either the Labyrinth or the Void. The Labyrinth is horrible, so just get ready. Once you're in the Labyrinth, it will ask you to do something pretty straightforward, something you remember from the first mission, if you did it, was escort the lamb to a new cloning machine. All you got to do is run around until you find another machine that's got a green button on it, and pop the lamb in there. The lamb knows what to do. The lamb's pretty sus right now. It knows what's happening. Knows what's happening. And we do clone that lamb. It'll create 2 lambs. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Nothing wrong with that. Then you'll take those 2 lambs to another clone machine. So again, take the lambs, walk them around to another machine where you find a green button in the Labyrinth, and clone those 2 lambs. Those 2 lambs will of course turn into 4. This is pretty awesome maths. And then you have to take those 4 to the end of the Labyrinth. Now bear in mind guys, like in my game, if your last enemy dies during the Labyrinth, get ready to fight your way out. Again, it's hectic, it's chaotic, and for me level 17 was actually pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it's the end of the Labyrinth. You'll see they go on a pressure plate there. You'll see the teleportation, so you know it's the end of the Labyrinth. Make sure you grab that punch card, because you really don't want to come back down to the Labyrinth if you can help it. And then get out of there as soon as possible. Okay, and finally the Void punch card. So activate the terminal again, go to the Void. Pretty obvious which one the Void is. It's just got one singular light on a black screen. With the Void, it's quite straightforward what you have to do. However, it is pretty tricky to get out of there in one piece. So you'll have this circle, stand in it and get kills. Now each kill does count as 1%. So yes, you are going to have to get 100 kills, probably even more. You're not going to be able to survive in the circle all this time. You have to be in that circle to power it up. Good luck, and especially when Isaac comes along, it gets super hectic. I can only advise, if Isaac comes with a lot of the kilowatts, dip out of there, go back to the main room, take out a lot of enemies, go back in when you feel comfortable, and go back and complete that mission. Once you get that, you get the punch card, and you can take it back to the main terminal. Once you put the cards in, you'll be asked to defend the terminal. Again, it's pretty good, especially if you do this at the end of the round. It loads up rather quickly, so you should be good to go with just 1, possibly even 2 rounds, but I think you'll be fine with just the 1. Once you power that up and it's all ready to go, you can then defeat Isaac, thank goodness. Now this is a crazy boss fight. You're gonna want to know that you can go down quite easily. So if you can, supercharge your weapon with the policeman's supercharger as much as you can. I've got a tier 2 Howler and a tier 2 MP4, if you will, in the basement furnace. That saw me through pretty well. The Howler doing most of the job. Now, before you go into this, guys, I will suggest that you pick up as many of the perks you can. Make sure you got your miracles activated, and use the extra health. Use the increased damage bonus multiplier as an absolute minimum multiplier. Get the Stallion perk as well, which helps you sort of move faster with everything too, which will help you out. I didn't have it, but we got through it. We got through it, guys. Now the Howler will absolutely beam Isaac for around about 5,000 damage each time, so just keep on hitting him and keep on moving is all I can suggest. He's got a fair bit of health, but at the same time it does go down quite quickly. Things to watch out for Isaac is the kilowatt enemies will absolutely destroy you if they're left to their own devices, and too many in the room, they will absolutely punish you. Also, you have to be wary, Isaac does call down lightning from the skies. It is very difficult to dodge, so please watch the skies, watch the ground, because they will be coming at you thick and fast. once you've beaten our boy Isaac, it's kind of over. But you do have to escape that room, and you have to interact with this sort of flame wall in the middle. And then that's it. You've done it. You completed it. The craziest one so far out of the two. I can't wait to get on the third one for you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Stay strong.